Hey YouTube, what's going on? Um, this is my first new video in a long time, um, and some of you may know why. Uh, and probably the first time in several months, I actually have some new things to show. Uh, the 3 albums behind me were done this week. Yeah, um, I put those up. I put those up this week. I'm gonna be putting some more things on the wall, and I'll have a another music room tour eventually. I have already done one and just haven't uploaded yet. I'm trying to do that, but I'm having issues with uh, my internet connection, and so I'm having trouble reaching YouTube right now. Um, However, I had some time, and I figured that I would show the stuff that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks, or actually by now it's probably a month, so I'll say a month. And I was bored last night and came up with a few questions that I'd like to ask, um, and see what you guys think. So just give me a sec. Okay. Um, Sorry about that. I've got records all over the place in this room, and so I don't know how to find everything. Okay. Uh, First up, Arlo Guthrie, Alice's Restaurant. I picked this up on the suggestion of um, a friend of mine. We got into a conversation over lunch, um, and so when I found it on the cheap, um, at a by chance actually, was out of town and heard an advertisement on the radio while I was passing through, and got the directions to um, a used record store and used bookstore, and checked them out, and lo and behold, um, okay, next up, Lost Skaggs. Suggestion from my my father. One of his favorite songs is "Loan Me a Dime," and I'd had the jacket for this album, because it was, I got, oh, I don't know, maybe 50 to 75 records from a friend a while ago. The jacket was in it, but didn't have the record. It had a different record, and I forget off the top of my head what was in it, but got the album now. Next up, Fleetwood Mac Live. Um, you know, Fleetwood Mac, great stuff. nothing needs to be said. Great stuff, and all these were relatively cheap, so I figured why not. Next up is Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And again, another one. Turned on to Genesis on my dad because he likes Genesis, plays a lot of Phil Collins, so that's some of the influence that I picked up from him. The Generous, Nursery Crime. Steely Dan, Can't Buy a Thrill. Yet another influence from him. And the last for this section is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes. Now, I have a couple more that I got the same day, and one I got from Hot Topic. I know you can make fun of me, but I've actually picked up a couple of good things from Hot Topic. I usually will check anywhere there is any type of music, but especially vinyl, because I'm always looking to expand, and I know of several actual record stores that actually use, besides using the internet. But I've actually been able to find some pretty good things. One of them was Pantera's first album, Cowboys from Hell, and I did a video on that, and so that will be up for everybody to see. And there was another one. Yeah, I picked up Slash's latest album. The same time I got that one, there's one more I think, but anyway, I have been able to pick up memory stuff, but you gotta be careful because the selection's not good, and gotta be careful. But anyway, what I picked up the last time was an album that I've had on CD for a number of years. Hadn't gotten around to getting the vinyl yet because the copy that I found at one of my favorite stores was not really outrageously priced, but it was more money than I could spend at the time I was in there. Nothing needs to be said. Everybody knows what album this is. This is the 30th anniversary, and out in 2003, and it's restored to the original packaging, according to the text on the front cover. And I'll probably, whenever I go back, I'll probably pick up that other copy up. I'll make sure I have the money for it. So because it was an original, and I'm typically more collector than player, so I like to go after originals for that reason. But anyway, that was a really good pickup. Probably the third or fourth record I got from them. And this last one, the records that I'm going to show, there's a funny story behind picking them up, and I'll explain it. Guns N' Roses, Chinese Democracy. To start, I am a big Guns N' Roses fan. I've got several other albums, and a couple on. I've got like 2 or 3 on CD, and a couple on vinyl as well. And I picked this up, one, because it was Guns N' Roses. The other thing was, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see it a little bit better. Um, I picked it up for $2 at Best Buy. So I picked it up half as a joke and half because it was Guns N' Roses. Because I mean, when it was originally, when I originally saw it several years ago at Best Buy, or at a Best Buy, it was in the neighborhood of $20, something like that, 14, $20, and it gone down, I guess, because I couldn't sell it. I mean, sealed double album for $2, and and you know, it's Guns N' Roses. I mean, why not? Um, so anyway, um, there is one more thing that I'm going to show, and then I'll get to the questions. I'll do that real quick. Um, One of the more interesting things that I picked up was this Disturbed album, um, live in Germany. And for the people that knew me from my old account, they would know that it's not a usual thing that I show CDs, but this isn't a CD. It's a DVD of 6 or 7 songs recorded in Germany. Picked it up for 49 cents. And so again, couldn't resist. A big Disturbed fan. Did a what I call metal classics on the Sickness album, and have a vinyl video of my collection of their albums as well, which I will have up eventually. But yeah, anyway, so I thought that was pretty cool. I got about 2 minutes left, so I'll get to the questions. I don't normally do a whole lot of threads because questions to me, questions come to me at different times. But anyway, first question is promo LPs, and I basically come from this question of, do you have any in your collection, and so on and so forth. If you want to add anything other than that about what you feel about them, or if you have an opinion about them, anything like that. Second question is colored vinyl, and then the third question is, do you have any sealed vinyl? Like I said, I'm more collector than player, although I do play and do have a record player and all that. Just you know, anyway, all right, that's about it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.